You know, it's been said that a day without sunshine is like darkness. Duh! I don't think you have to be a rocket scientist to figure that one out. Nevertheless, thank God for the beautiful sunshine. Hey, I send you greetings from Charlotte Motor Speedway. Welcome to America's Home for Inspiration. I am Dr. Inspiration Tommy Watson. Thank you for being here with us today. Home of NASCAR is behind me here. And did you know, behind those beautiful cars that we see on television, oftentimes racing up to 200 miles an hour, that the most critical element of that car is the engine. Without the engine, that car cannot do anything. And in fact, to give you an example of how powerful that engine is, your average Volkswagen produces about 150 horsepower. Your average NASCAR Formula One race car, 900 horsepower. Wow. That's an amazing amount of power. The same is true for us. Behind the glitz and glamour of our exterior appearance, there is an engine that keeps us going. And as that engine goes, so do we. In fact, Napoleon Hill once said that we should think twice before we speak, because our very words will produce either failure or success in our minds. You know, here's a couple things I want you to consider as we talk about starting your engine to go after your goals and dreams. A few questions I want you to consider. One, what is it that this world is calling you to be or do? Two, in the next 3 years, what is it that you would like to achieve? And then three, if you were to reach your goals and dreams today, what will be different about your life? So what is it that keeps most of us from achieving our goals and dreams? I think NDRE said it best in one of her songs. She said, there's a voice that told me I'm essential, how all my fears are limiting my potential. You see, ladies and gentlemen, it's our fears oftentimes that keep us from achieving our own individual goals, our goals for organization, and even our goals with our customers. That fear drives most of us. So if we're going to get things ignited and get our minds going after our goals and dreams, we have to believe with every ounce in us that we can achieve our goals and dreams. We have to believe so much so that that desire becomes a burning obsession. We have to believe to the point where we can visualize and emotionalize what it's going to actually feel like to achieve that. Something to remember. You can believe and succeed, or doubt and go without. You know, several years ago, there was a study dealing with golfers, and in this study, the golfers were given 20 golf balls. 10 were labeled ordinary balls. The other 10 were labeled lucky balls. They were all asked to putt and see which ones would make the most putts. And of course, out of that section, the balls that were labeled lucky were the balls that had the greatest success for the golfers. You see, as the golfers believed in their minds, it produced on the golf course. So next time I'm on the golf course, if you see me with lucky balls, that's the strategy. So, note to self. You know, also remember when I was leaving my position as a school principal to become an entrepreneur, I remember sometimes there were moments of fear that arose within me. And I had to counter those fears with the tapes of James Allen called As a Man Thinketh. And I had to get my mindset to the point where I felt that I could be a successful entrepreneur. So let's talk about a few tips that can take us to the point where we can ignite our goals and dreams and to achieve everything it is we want to go after. So the first thing is, we have to believe that there's a positive future out there for us. You know, when I go out to speak or either I'm working with clients, I often ask them the question, what does it mean to have hope? And I ask that question because I know if these folks can have hope, there's nothing that they cannot do. The second thing is, if we're going to stay motivated to ignite ourselves, to go after our goals and dreams, we have to pre-commit in our mind that we're going to do it and don't give ourselves any alternatives. There can be no plan Bs. You see, if there's a plan B, you won't be fully committed to plan A. For more tips, go to my website, www.tawatson.com, and I look forward to giving you those ideas. I want to end the same way we started, with a quote by NDRE for one of her songs, Just Do You. She says, there's a story waiting for you to write it. There's a picture waiting for you to paint it. There is a treasure waiting for you to find it. there's $1 waiting for you to make it. So what you waiting on? Who you waiting for? If you don't take the chance, you'll never know what's in store. So there you have it, folks. Ignite yourself to go after your goals and dreams today. They are all possible. I am Dr. Inspiration Tommy Watson. Thank you for your time. Be inspired. I look forward to being your next speaker or coach. Join me next time from another location. Be inspired.